It's time travel coins again. I'm going back in time with my coin collection, going through all the monarchs, and we're now arrived in the 17th century in the reign of William III and Mary II. William and Mary were appointed by Parliament after the deposed James II. They ascended to the throne in England on the 13th of February 1689, a little bit later on in the year with Scotland. But now England is a separate country. It was unified with Scotland in the reign of Queen Anne. But now we'll just be focusing on English coins going backwards. Mary died on the 28th of December 1694 and William on the 8th of March 1702. So we'll start off looking at the copper coins that I have. First up's the farthing. Now, I need to be honest here and say that all of my copper coins aren't in great condition. Silver ones are better when we get to those. So there we have the two monarchs together, William at the front, Mary at the rear. And this farthing is dated 1694. It's got the Britannia reverse. It's not quite fine grade, it's below fine. And 1694 was the year that Mary died of smallpox. Thankfully that's been eradicated from the world now. So pretty much all the coins with William and Mary on them are quite scarce. This one, even though it's in low grade, I'd say about £14 if I was valuing it at auction. Then later on we've got the portrait of William on his own. Again, very, very low grade. This coin, I can't really bring it into focus very well, it's that poor. It's got the Britannia reverse. I don't know if you can actually see that, but it's really, really very, very worn and just worth a few pounds. I think 1697, the year is visible on it. Another low grade one coming up. They do get better, I promise. This is the halfpenny William and Mary. Again, very poor condition. Barely see Britannia at the back, so almost a flat disc. The date's completely worn away, but this was the only year of copper halfpennies, so we know it's 1694. They did issue tin farthings and halfpennies as well. I don't have those. I used to have one actually, but it was in such bad corroded state that I got rid of it. It didn't bring me any joy looking at it. There's another low grade William halfpenny. It's got some third degree coming on that. Slightly more detail, but again, another low grade. Maybe this is 1700 coin. You might get £5 to £10 for it, I don't know. So, quickly moving on to the much better silver coins. I do prefer silver coins, and that's why I'm probably prepared to spend more money on them. And here we have the little penny. So you can see there's much better detail on that. You can see the hair, details of the hair on William, but better portrait of both William and Mary. It's got the Latin for William and Mary, Maria in Latin. And on the reverse, got the number 1. King of England, monarchs of England, France, Ireland. Now if you look under the 1, we've only got the letters HI for Hibernia, which is a Latin for Ireland. Most other coins have got HIB on. So this one's slightly scarcer, not hugely, but it's slightly scarcer than the HIB version. I'd say about £70 for this coin. Not many come up in auction, like on sites like eBay, you won't see many. And here's William on his own after Mary's death. Another good grade, I think, very fine at least. Yeah, very fine, I'd say. Well, £80 for that one. Next up is the 3p. Starting with the reverse this time. Got a bit of toning on there, but still overall in decent condition. This is 1689, the year before the Battle of the Boyne in Ireland, when James II and support from France came over, but were defeated by the Anglo-Dutch forces. William was born in the Netherlands. He was called William of Orange. Protestant against James II Catholics, and that's why they still have those celebrations in Northern Ireland today in the Protestant community. The Orange Men. There is William on his own, 3p. Another decent grade, I think. Certainly fine, at least. And the reverse. So both those 3p probably about £50 in auction. And we'll move up to the 6p. So this one's quite a scarce coin. It's there weren't many 6p minted, or very much silver minted, with both the portraits on. There was more of a recoinage, much larger recoinage in 1896, which is after Mary's death. So you do tend to get cheaper William coins for 6p and above. This one, you can see the two lines there. It looks like it's actually been bent and then straightened again, so there's some damage on this coin, unfortunately. But decent detail still. Here's the reverse. Got the familiar shields, 3 lions, fleur-de-lis, Scottish lion, and harp, with the W and M's interchanged in the angles there. I'd say that coin, even though it's damaged, because there's not many of them over £100, I'd say £120. Also, you notice there's been a slight portrait change from the 3p. Those in together. See the difference there. William's hair's grown, although it'll be a wig. Everyone wore wigs back then. Everyone rich anyway. Is the 6p, 1696. Now the reason for the big recoinage is prior to 1696 there were still hammered silver coins in circulation. They were getting in terrible condition, clipped, worn, hard to identify. So there was a great need for more milled silver coins, and that's what happened in 1696. This one, not bad. The fleur-de-lis is a bit worn away there, but overall I'd probably, it's probably about a fine grade or equivalent. Value of that at £25, much less than the William and Mary portraits. I'll move up to the shilling. Pretty low grade, this one. Again, very scarce to get the shillings. Probably in fair grade, I'd say. There's the reverse, dated 1693. Now the date itself is located Bear with me a second. Just round the centre of the coin. So below the interchanged, it's hard to see, I know, apologise for poor focus and lighting, but you've got a little 1 there below the top W and M, and there's a single number round 1696. You'll see it better on my later coin that I'm going to show you. So that one, because it's rare, £90 I'd say. This one a lot cheaper, and it's in not great condition. It's dated 1696 again, quite a common year, fair grade. We've lost the W and M's in the angles. Probably only worth about £15 to £20, that one. Move up to the half crown. So this was first half crown version. It's got a shield reverse that's been very worn in one area, the Scottish line area. 1689, it's the first year of mintage. Probably fair grade, but still probably £50 for that one. Here's William on his own. The Latin name there again for William. Williamus III, Dei Gratia, by the grace of God. Familiar Latin that's been on coins for hundreds of years. 1696 with the 3 shields. King of Britain, France, and HIB. You see the HIB there for Ireland, Hibernia. Next up we have the full crown. Now these are really expensive, hence why I've got a low grade one that's got an engraving there. See the B engraved in over William's head. Still very hard to get these coins unless you're prepared to spend a lot of money. So same reverse as the shilling, you got your W and M, and then the year of the coin in a single number for each W and M below that. So this one is 1692, and I don't know if you can see on the, bring that close, I might put a still up for this. I'll put a still up later, but that 2 is actually a 2 over an inverted 2. Fairly common for this year, although the overall coin's scarce. It's common for that minted error to have a 2 over 2. And there we have the crown. And in terms of value for that one, it's a tough one because of it's been engraved there with the B. It's not in great condition. My best guess is about £400 even for that low grade in auction. And finally we have the crown for William on his own. 30.1 grams of silver, very good chunky coin. Should mention they do have edge lettering as well, although it's hard to see. Around the side there, and here's the reverse, and you'll see that it's got a damage on the left hand side there, a little bit on the right. That's from a mount, so this is an X mount. That brings down the value considerably, but still about £55 I think for that one. So there we have it. There's my William and Mary coin collection. Quite a lot of coins for considering it's so long ago. Next video is going to be about James II, and we're going really deep into the Stuart era now. Thanks for watching.